Former Brexit Secretary David Davis mocked Michel Barnier and the EU for attempting to use classic Brexit tactics in the trade deal talks. Tory MP David Davis claimed he laughed when he heard Michel Barnier wanted to extend Brexit talks for another 2 years. Mr. Davis insisted the EU was in terrible trouble economically and they want to benefit from having the UK pay into the bloc. While on LBC with Nick Ferrari, Mr. Davis insisted the UK should press on with the current Brexit trade schedule regardless of coronavirus. Mr. Ferrari said, "When Michel Barnier said last week that he was open to a 2-year extension, how did you react to that news?" Mr. Davis replied, with laughter, "I am afraid. Of course he is open to a 2-year extension, he wants our money for another 2 years. The EU is in terrible trouble financially." Mr. Davis explained why it would not be in the interest of the UK to ask for another Brexit extension, despite the coronavirus pandemic. Mr. Davis said, "The truth is, every single time we extend we weaken our position and strengthen theirs. We also do harm." Before coronavirus, the only time in the last 3 or 4 years that the economy has had a hiccup is when Theresa May extended from March 29. Suddenly everything fell out of bed, all the companies that had been prepared their preparations went out the window. Mr. Davis also commended the resilience of the British economy, despite claims it would struggle or deteriorate due to Brexit. The Tory MP said, "That is amazing when you think about it. When you think of the negative propaganda that has been thrown at this country in the last 3 or 4 years, for the economy to charge through that, is amazing. The one time the economy went down is when we hesitated, when we blinked, that hurt our economy." Mr. Davis insisted the EU would continue to use tactics they had done before, including asking for more time. He said, "This is classic tactics, we saw this in a previous phase. The last 3 weeks are more important than the first 3 years. Right from the beginning, I said this was standard tactics from the European Union and the European Commission.